All right, so anyway, in the beginning, it's going to be really important for you to explain to your members how to get the most out of the group setting. In other words, because it's a referral network, everyone is there in the hopes that someone in the group, right, has a potential client for them to work with. If, however, and this is a really big deal, you guys, if you don't take charge and help your members with teaching others how to refer business to each other, your group's going to flounder. People aren't going to see the value of attending the meetings. Now, listen, I'm going to do the best job I can of making sure that type of content is out there. So in some instances, you might even want to show a string cheese course, one of those 20-minute courses, at one of your meetings, right? And that may be of high value to you and your group. But this again, it's a topic that I'm going to challenge heavily in string cheese events. If you can get this mastered, right, teaching others how to refer business to you, your group's going to be extremely prosperous. It's really success tip number one. How do I tell another professional exactly what a referral opportunity looks like? Because a lot of times people don't recognize it. I'm not in your business, So anyway, let me give you a brief introduction. There's too many times we as salespeople make a mistake of asking for referrals, but then we forget to tell somebody exactly what a referral looks like. So it ends up being unintentional BS, right? It's like wasted breath. It's wasted time. It's doomed to fail. There's so many missed opportunities that happen every single day. Let's be honest with ourselves. In your business, right, like mine, it's not like people actually stand on corners with signs that say, hey, looking for a fill in the blank, please help. That's not the way it works. In fact, most of our friends, most of our family, most of our business contacts, they wouldn't be able to recognize an opportunity to refer business to us unless someone literally ran up to them in the street and said, hey man, do you know anybody that is in this business that you know and trust? I really need somebody who can do this, whatever it may be, right? Fact is that most people go about their day missing opportunities to refer business, but you have an opportunity here to make an effect on that and make some change in your life and make a change for the other members in your group, right? As long as we all learn how to recognize it. And these happen all the time. You think about it, there's a reason, companies like Angie's List and Home Advisor exist, right? It's because everybody's looking for a guy. How many times have you said that to somebody that hey, do you know a good plumber? Do you know anybody that's a good electrician? Do you know anybody that's a good tile guy? We do this all the time, right? Now you're going to be that resource or have that resource, right? Here's a good example of a missed opportunity, and later on I'll kind of do a string cheese event on this called My Mom Loves Me. Yeah, right? How's that for a course title? But, let's talk about that for a second. So when I was in the mortgage business as a mortgage originator, and my mom knew I was in the mortgage business, and I went to her and I said, hey mom, if you ever have any referrals for mortgages, you're going to refer me, right? What'd she say? She said, absolutely, Aaron, absolutely. So did she lie to me when she said this to me? I don't think so, but you know what? She didn't send me a whole lot of business over the years, right? You know why? She didn't work in my industry, So she missed opportunities all the time unless somebody directly asked her, hey, Diane, who do you know in the mortgage industry that can help me with the purchase of my home, right? Here's her opportunity. This is what happens out there, right? She's out to lunch with her best friend, Mary Lynn, and she says something like this, how's your daughter, Kim? And Mary Lynn says, oh, you know what? She's doing great. Her and her new husband, they're already planning to start a family. They're looking to buy their first home. And then my mom's going to go, oh, that's so exciting. Where are they looking? And then Mary Lynn's going to say something like, oh, they're looking in Indianapolis, Indiana. And then my mom's going to go, oh my gosh, that's such a great city. Could you pass the ketchup? Dude, really? I'm telling you, this happens all the time. It happens all the time, They're going to miss opportunities, right? So my point is, we don't train people how to refer business to us, right? Chances are we're missing a substantial number of referrals. So I'm going to teach you how to generate lots of business from your Cheddar Stacks group, but also from each and every client you come in contact with. So there's going to be a lot of deals, actually, that won't even be recorded in the system that'll be closed business for you, which I guess we'll call that an exponential value of making this type of a shift. But anyway, so I want to encourage you actually, right now, you should think about that. Man, I should do a better job of explaining and teaching my friends and family, coming up with a better way of explaining to them what a referral looks like so I can maximize these opportunities, right? All right. So we'll also provide you in the training piece some additional tips on, how do you keep a network group together? Obviously, everybody needs to have some responsibility for nurturing the group, right? You as the big cheese, though, you need to be mindful of the details. And so we're going to give you guys some tips, things like that you can use to really grow the trust within the group, okay? Really grow the trust. All right. Oh, and by the way, as the big cheese, of course, anybody you bring in here, nobody's paying anything to do this while it's in beta, right? You're not going to pay a membership fee. And by the way, anybody you bring isn't going to pay a membership fee either. So we'll talk about, once we go commercial with this, we'll talk about what the benefits are for you. But if you're starting this group as a big cheese, just know this, that there's no cost to you or anybody that you bring in. So I'm going to make available to you some other documents as well. If you'll just, maybe let me know that you viewed this video. Let me know, because I'd like to send you like the code of ethics and other things just to get you guys started. But anyway, so I want to talk real quick about what your next steps would be after you have viewed this video, and then I'll get you going for the day.